Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a collective haul of all of the fragrances that I purchased in 2023. Now I have 7 fragrances sitting here in front of me, and the first one I bought was in February and the last one I bought was in July. I stopped buying perfumes in July because pregnancy nose, my nose started to shift and I didn't want to add anything else into my collection because my taste changed a little bit. Some of these are dupes of other fragrances. I bought some stuff from a Middle Eastern cologne house. So I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts on these, but all of these fragrances are affordable. The most expensive fragrance I have is, well, if you get it from a discount website, you can get it for like 30 bucks. I got this for $36. I believe it retails for like maybe like 60, 70 bucks. And I think that's the most expensive fragrance here. But I didn't pay over $36 for any of these. So if you're interested to see what I got, just keep watching. All right, so first up, this fragrance I got at the start of the year. I wasn't really shopping at Bath and Body Works. Nothing was really popping out to me there. So instead I switched to Perfumes, and I was really in the mood to find a replacement for Tom Ford Noir Parfum. I love this fragrance so much, and it got discontinued after I bought it. I found out that it was discontinued, and I only bought it in a travel size. So I do still have like a little teeny tiny bit of a decant of the Tom Ford Noir Parfum. So I do know what that one smells like. Unlike some of these, I've never smelled before, but this one I actually own. So I got on Fragrantica. I was looking for any replacement. I was like, please let me be able to find something that smells like this, because I've done that before. Because I bought Noir Parfum maybe like, I don't know, maybe like 2-3 years ago. I don't remember when it got discontinued, but it was not that long ago, but it has been at least 2 years. And so I got onto Fragrantica, and lo and behold, there was a comment that said, "Just Jack, Lady Noir, you're welcome." And I got online, I searched it. It wasn't even, Just Jack wasn't even entered into Fragrantica's database yet, so I could not look up the fragrance notes or any details there. So I just kind of had to like go on the, the wholesaler websites or the discount websites where you get your fragrances from and search for it there. And I found it, and it was only $20. And here it is. Here's the bottle. And as you can see, from the cap and the ridges on the back, even the coloring, it is definitely trying to dupe Noir Parfum. Is it a dupe? I think so, actually. I really think it is. Now, if you're one of those people who's like, well, they're sensitive to fragrances that smell cheap, they use cheaper ingredients or whatever, maybe it won't smell the same to you, but to me, they smell pretty spot on. So shout out to the girl who left that comment. Thank you so much. You helped me out a lot. I get so many compliments on this fragrance. This is perfect for the winter time, which it is right now. It is perfect. This is like a spicy floral gourmand. Now, I do know that they still sell Noir Extreme, which is marketed toward men, which I don't mind that. But fragrances that are marketed toward men are usually spicier, where the ones that are marketed toward women usually lean a little more floral. And I'm someone who, I just like gourmands. I like fresh gourmands, aromatic gourmands, floral gourmands, fruity gourmands, doesn't matter. But if I have to choose between smelling floral or more spicy, I'm probably gonna lean toward smelling more floral. And they do have another one. It's in a gold bottle. I have not smelled that one. I heard that one's not as good as Noir Extreme, but I still have never smelled Noir Extreme. So I don't know, but Just Jack does have a dupe for Noir Extreme as well, but it's always sold out. I buy my perfumes from fragrancebuy.ca, by the way. I stopped doing Fragrance Net because they're actually expensive. Fragrance Net, sometimes I find perfumes for the same price as they are if I were to just drive to the store and get them. So I just don't shop with Fragrance Net anymore. So I do all of my online perfume shopping from fragrancebuy.ca. Obviously, this video is not sponsored. They have no idea who I am. It is the first time I'm ever mentioning them because I don't really talk about perfumes that much on this channel. But I love perfumes. I just take them a little more seriously than I do my body mist. Like, so it's just, for me, it's not as fun to talk about perfumes, but I love perfume. So let's get into what this smells like. This, it definitely, you get the ginger. It's floral and it has like a citrusy note to it. I'll put the notes up on the screen so you guys can take a look at that. But you definitely get the ginger. You get a little bit of the floral, and this definitely has like a vanilla gourmand accord to it that I absolutely adore. If it were not for that vanilla that's in here, I think it's kulfi. I don't know what that is. A Middle Eastern treat. I don't know. Never had it. Never even heard of it before the Tom Ford fragrance. This is such a good scent, and the fact that it is floral makes this very elevated. So for people who, you know, they don't like gourmands because they're average, they're boring, they're dull, or they're childish to them, you won't have that problem with this. Now, the difference between this and Noir Parfum, I will say, what I feel like about clones or dupes in particular is that they are always missing that little bit of something that makes the original smell unique or more worth the money. Because for me, I feel like, I believe at the time I was going to get an ounce of Noir Parfum, but I went with the travel size because I wasn't sure what it was going to smell like, because every time I smell a Tom Ford fragrance, I'm like, oh, it's kind of polarizing. So I went with the travel size, but it was only, only $100. It was $100 for an ounce, which if you like Valentino Donna Born Aroma, that is $100 for an ounce as well. So it was $100 for an ounce, which the way designer prices go, that's about what you should expect. And I feel like that I would pay $100 for. This one, I wouldn't pay more than the $20 that I paid for it, even though they do smell pretty similar. It's just something about this. Maybe it's just, you know, the chemicals that go into it, where it's just, you can tell the price difference. Here's the thing, it is missing something that's something that's in the Tom Ford fragrance. It's also a little off-putting sometimes. It doesn't last through the whole fragrance, but there is a little more of something in the Tom Ford that is kind of like, what did I just spray? But this one doesn't have that. I feel like with the clones, they make them a little more agreeable and a little more crowd-pleasing. So that is Just Jack Lady Noir. This next fragrance is from, I want to say it's the same brand. They're both Armaf, but Just Jack is like maybe another line that Armaf has, or a sister company to Armaf. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that they are pretty much the same thing. I wanted this fragrance so bad. As a matter of fact, the fragrance that is duping, I have heard so much about since like 2018. Everyone loves this fragrance. They go on and on and on about it. There's 3 of them, right? Delina L'Exclusive. Is it La Exclusive or just Exclusive? There it is. I'll put it up there. And Delina La Rose. Okay, so this one is duping Delina, but everybody says it smells more like the Exclusive. I've never smelled either one of them because I'm not driving all the way out to Nordstrom or wherever it is just to smell perfume, and I don't want to pay for a sample and then end up hating it. So when they came out with Club de Nuit Imperial, I was super excited because I have been buying the black bottle Club de Nuit Intense Man for Phil for the past 4 years. That is such a good scent. I love that fragrance so much for a man. It is so strong. It is so potent. And he's also bought like the silver one before. The only one we haven't owned is the gold one. And I almost bought that one time, but then they came out with this and I was like, forget the gold one. I want this one. So I tried to chase this one for so long. It was always sold out. I finally bought this in May. It came back in stock in May. So I bought it for myself for my birthday. And you guys, I opened up the box and I was so disappointed because I immediately caught this whiff of Sweet Petal Pound Cake from Bath and Body Works. And I love Sweet Petal Pound Cake. It's one of my top body mist of 2023. But like, it was disappointing to me because I'm like, have people been going on and on and on and on about a fragrance that smells like Sweet Petal Pound Cake? Like, it's good, but it's not like the greatest thing to ever exist on the planet, right? So I was just like, wow, I cannot believe that that's what it smells like. And I'm like, you know what? I haven't even sprayed it yet. I could just smell it. It was just that strong. I could smell it as soon as I opened the box. And it hadn't been sprayed. It hadn't been sprayed because it took me a couple of pumps to actually get it out. So I sprayed it, and of course, it smells a little bit different. It smells a little different than Sweet Petal Pound Cake because this is more complex. This is very citrusy. It's very floral, which Sweet Petal Pound Cake is very floral, but it's not citrusy. This is very citrusy. It has that incense note that I really, really get. It's very prominent in here. And it's very, I don't know, it's just, it's very tart. It was, I liked it, but I was kind of disappointed. It was just like, it kind of smelled like body odor to me. I was not into it. It was very strong. It's very long lasting. I had to let it sit for a while. I was like, I'm going to let this mature because when I, whoops, there goes the top. When I look at the batch code, it says it was made in May of 2023. So it was brand new when I ordered it, brand spanking new. And I was like, yeah, this needs to mature. I do like it a little more now, but you guys, it's still like, I would never list this as like a favorite. Well, not at this point. I wouldn't list it as a favorite. Look at this bottle. Very pretty. You can't even see it, I don't think. You can see it's pearlized. So this is a really good scent. I would recommend you get a sample of Delina if you can. If you can't get a sample of Delina, I feel like this is nice and affordable. The thing is, this is sour, this is tart, and it does smell like body odor to me. And so with that being said, I gotta say, I really don't think this is a safe blind buy. Not to me. I don't think it's a safe blind buy. And I have yet to receive a compliment on it as well. So bear in mind, you guys, I am pregnant. I wasn't pregnant when I first smelled it, but I am pregnant now, so that could definitely be affecting the way that I smell this fragrance. Like I said, it's not a bad scent. It's just not at all what I was expecting. I didn't expect it at all. Okay, so this next scent is another cologne dupe from the same brand. It's from Just Jack. This one is the last, it's the last dupe. I thought I had 7. I have 6 fragrances. I could have sworn I had 7. I sat down and counted and I thought I had 7. I only have 6. I only have 6 fragrances. I don't have 7. False alarm, sorry. This next fragrance is the final dupe and it's by Just Jack, and it is a dupe of another Tom Ford fragrance. I've been interested in this fragrance since 2020, somewhere around there. It's been a few years. I think it's 2020. I believe Mila LeBlanc spoke about this, and I was just like, all right, I want to know about it. I want to hear about it. And then I went on a little deep dive into researching this fragrance, which is usually what I do when I hear about fragrances that I'm interested in. I try not to go into it blindly because, like I said, I take my perfumes way more seriously than I do my body mist. I'm not into having fun with the perfume, not at all, because headaches, nosebleeds, nausea, that's me. So this next one is a dupe for Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge. I have never smelled this. Sephora does sell Tom Ford fragrances, but my Sephora doesn't sell this in store. So I would have to, once again, go and travel, make a day of it, of smelling all the perfumes that are not available for me to smell. I don't want to sit in the car for an hour to 45 minutes. Like I don't want to do it. I don't want to sit in the car for 45 minutes to an hour. So this is Just Jack Scarlet Jazz. The Tom Ford Jasmine Rouge fragrance, the notes, when you look at them, the notes look crazy. Okay, now this is the type of fragrance that like I would never blind buy. I told you Tom Ford is usually very like, you love it or you hate it. There's always that one off note that is added to his fragrances. So you're like, why did they do that? They just ruined it. So by looking at that list of notes, that looks scary. That looks traumatizing. I am petrified, right? So then I find this, of course, for 20 bucks. I find this for 20 bucks and I have to order it because I'm like, oh my gosh, Jasmine Rouge, I've been wanting that one. So like you can't go wrong, right? So I buy it, get it, smell it. Y'all, this just smells like jasmine. Like all those notes that are listed, like maybe sometimes after I've let this mature, when I spray it, let me see. Like, I know. It's a sweet, like creamy jasmine. It just smells like, it's just a sweet, creamy jasmine. I don't get any of the spices, which thank goodness, but still, I don't get any of the spices. I don't get any of the like suede. It is a sweet, creamy jasmine. It is slightly powdery. It's not too much. And it does smell like red candies. A lot of times jasmine pulls like grape medicine. No, this one smells like sugar-free Twizzlers to me. This smells like a sugar-free red candy. It is very pretty, but it's very kind of like, for my collection anyway, I love me a white floral. If you're familiar with my channel, you know this. I love me a white floral, and this one is very like standard smelling. This is like signature scent worthy. It can be worn every day. It's easy reach. Those notes do not look easy reach. Like, you can't tell me those notes look easy reach. They literally look traumatizing. No, this is so easy to wear. By the time I'm able to wear it again, because I got this one in July, I believe. I got this one in July, so that was right around the time where I was kind of like stopping the fragrances a little bit because they were starting to irritate me. But this one I was reaching for a lot when I bought it because it's just very easy. It's just very easy to wear. Honestly, if I'm going to have like a plain white floral, I would rather have Alonso D by Givenchy. Like, I would rather have that one. Like, so now I got to use this one up. I still have the Kim Kardashian, the original Kim Kardashian by Kim Kardashian. That's a white floral. Love that one. Like, I didn't need this. I like this. It's definitely going to get used up. It's easy. It's an easy reach for me, but I just did not need it. It's not giving me like anything but jasmine, sugar-free, red candy. That's it. Okay, so now on to the last three. I bought these last three at the same time. I bought them from my local Meijer. If you don't know what Meijer is, it's a grocery store, but it's like a super Walmart type store where It has like clothes, so like Super Kmart, Super Walmart, Super Target, Meyer. It's kind of like those. It's like groceries. They have a bake shop, a deli, but they sell clothes, they sell electronics. It's one of those stores. So I got Moonlight. I love this fragrance in the body mist, but Ariana Grande's body mists are so light that I'm like, ugh, I should just get the perfume, but the perfume was a little bothersome to me because the opening to this is a little bit sour. Now, I can't wear this. I can't wear this with my pregnant nose because it is so powdery and it is so fruity that it aggravates me. It's very cloying to me. But this is such a soft, feminine, like aromatic scent. I love me an aromatic perfume, and I feel like Ariana Grande does those girly, easy reach aromatic fragrances the best. The powderiness in here is not like a floral powder. It is kind of like makeup powdery, which I love, but this one is more like from the marshmallow. It's like the powder on the marshmallow. That's what this smells like. It's fruity. It has this effervescent plum note. This is really pretty. It's not my favorite from Ariana Grande because you know that is Cloud. It's not my favorite from the ones with the puff balls. It used to be Sweet Like Candy, but after wearing Ari, it's Ari. Ari's my favorite. I used to think Ari and this one smelled a lot alike, but now after having gone through that whole bottle and having this one as well, they definitely smell different to me, and I definitely prefer Ari, but this one is still a love. I love this one. Look, it's purple. It's iridescent. Hopefully you can see that. It's just a really nice, like delicate fragrance. These last two, they're coming all the way from the 90s. These are vintage. One was made in 1993, one was made in 1994. I have walked past these my entire life with my nose twisted up, face scrunched up. You wouldn't catch me wearing a 90s fragrance and actually enjoying it. But I was interested in smelling these because I was looking for vanillas. Okay, so this first scent I'm going to talk about is Vanilla Fields by Coty. This is a little 1 ounce bottle, 0.75 fluid ounces, 22.1 mils. So this is Vanilla Fields. Now this fragrance is so not what I was expecting when I gave it a sniff. This is so pretty. It's definitely fresh. It's definitely floral. It has this earthy woodiness to it. The notes on the box, they say jasmine and mimosa, but on Fragrantica, I'll list them there. They're a little bit different. It looks like Fragrantica has like way more notes listed, and it's really hard to find anything else like from Coty straight specifically. This is so nice. It's like elevated. I definitely get the vanilla in this. I definitely get the vanilla. It smells like vanilla. It smells like mimosa. It smells like sandalwood and jasmine. The jasmine is definitely prominent. This is very strong. In fact, when I wore it, we were in the car and we had to roll the windows down. It was so strong. It was so strong. But I really feel like this is a very like sophisticated, date night appropriate fragrance. This really does smell like you're dressed up. And even though it doesn't smell mannish at all, if you've smelled this, then you know, you understand what I'm about to say. Like, I feel like a guy could pull this off. Like, it is leaning feminine. Obviously, this is a feminine scent, but like, it really does smell like a guy could really pull this off. So that is Vanilla Fields by Coty. And the last and final fragrance, y'all been holding out on me. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You've been holding out on me because this fragrance is really good. And I can't believe I have allowed myself to walk past this fragrance for the past, what? This came out in 1994. This fragrance is about, what, 30 years old? Like, come on. Come on. I remember looking at this box all the time, walking past it. I done walked past this box as a child, as a young adult, and just the name throws me off. I don't like musk fragrances from the 90s. They're very strong. They're extremely animalic. The musk always smells very wet to me. Y'all, this is so good. This is Vanilla Musk by Coty. Now, y'all always talking about Jovan Musk. Y'all always talking about Jovan White Musk. Why has no one talked about Vanilla Musk from Coty? This is such a good scent. Bath & Body Works came out with Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. This is what it smells like. Fresh Vanilla Blossoms, when it dries down, smells this. Now, I never bought Fresh Vanilla Blossoms for two reasons. One, I already had this, and so I thought it was unnecessary. But also because Fresh Vanilla Blossoms had this like bug spray woody note when you first spray it. This does not have that. This is such a soft but long-lasting, fresh, but yet still kind of like fluffy, pudding-like vanilla. This is so good. Now, I have never smelled, I don't know if it's Dolce or Dulce by, is it Rosie Jane? Or I'm not sure. I've never even seen it. I've just seen people mention it online. I've never seen it in person. I don't know what that smells like. And I want to smell it because I'm like, is it better than this? Is it going to be better than this, y'all? Because this was $20. And in fact, I bought these two. They were buy one, get one 20% off. Like, this one was $18. This one was $20. This, I feel like I found a new staple to my collection. And it doesn't replace Vanilla 28, obviously, because they're not the same kind of vanilla. Vanilla 28 is a straight up gourmand. It's very sugary, even though it is kind of earthy as well. This one, now this is what I wanted from Hannah More. I think that's what it's called. Hannah Mori, or Hannah Mori. I don't know. Hannah Mori. I don't know what it's called. Here's the picture. This is what I wanted from that fragrance. Like, oh, it smells like a strawberry milkshake. Oh, it smells like, that one is so woody. That one is so floral. This is Vanilla Musk. And yes, you know how they do vanillas. They got the sandalwood in there. So it is a bit woody, but it's not so woody that it's giving bug spray. And it's not so woody that like it smells masculine at all. This is literally just a nice, fluffy vanilla scent. So that is everything that I bought as far as perfumes go from 2023. I forgot to mention they're all EDPs, which, if you don't know, is eau de parfum, except for these two. These are eau de cologne sprays, which has less perfume oil than in eau de toilette, but more than a body mist. And before you say anything about it, Jo Malone charges an arm and a leg for eau de cologne sprays. So here they go at your local drugstore for $20 or less. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Let me know down below if you've smelled any of these. Let me know if Vanilla Musk has been gate kept by you. Do you like vanilla feels? Have you been gatekeeping that one for me as well? Like, I don't know. Like, you guys, y'all supposed to tell me the secrets. Y'all supposed to tell me the tea. And to find out for myself, what's up with that? Y'all ain't right. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.